Welcome back to Cactus Plays Shining Force 2. My name is Bobby.
I'm Kevandre.
And last time we fought up some dudes, we freed this town up, we got a grumpy old man and a robot dude who's with us now. See, that's him right there.
And we found an arm on the ground.
And we found an arm on the ground, because that's some weird shit.
Yeah.
And yeah, I think that's pretty much keeps us up to date.
And I already forgot what the robot's voice was, so I promise no consistency there.
Yeah, we never promised consistency. It's not like we're actually, reviewing our shit.
Well, if I edit it before we record again, then sure. But yeah. I haven't gotten around to that one yet.
Today is also a slightly special recording. It is the Saturday in between Good Friday and Easter.
Yes.
So, Good Friday yesterday, nobody did hardly any work at all at work. It was awesome.
It was kind of a big kind of jerk-off day. Everyone's just kind of talking and hanging out. I mean, we still got our stuff done, right? But...
And tomorrow we do Easter lasagna?
Fuck yes!
Okay, I'm fairly certain that's not an actual thing. But with Kevandre's family it is.
It is, because it's the best thing that my mom makes. So... But it's like, expensive to make and all that kind of shit, so she doesn't do it all the time.
Yes.
So it's like a traditional Easter thing. I don't know why we decided on Easter, but hey, it works for me. Gives me a reason to look forward to Easter. There's literally nothing else about Easter that I give a fuck about.
That's fair.
Catch my drift?
Yeah, I mean, some people could say the whole religious thing about it, but...
That is not me.
Yeah, that's true. And I think I already upgraded my weapons. If not, I'm just gonna get my ass kicked in this battle. Alright, let's do this.
We're going into a battle with his head?
Yes. Okay, so you go over here, and we pointed this out in the last episode. You go up here,
Go in here, I've
been playing a lot of Xenoblade Chronicles too.
Yes.
As in, I think I picked it up Monday? Tuesday?
Yeah, I think it was Monday.
I'm already at 40 hours on it.
And that's with him working a full-time job and sleeping.
Yeah. Well, not so much sleeping, but still.
When did you go to bed last night?
1.
Well, that's not so bad. And you didn't sleep?
Oh, I woke up at 5.
So you fell asleep somewhere between 1 and 5?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And woke up at 5. Yeah. Anyways, so yeah, the whole Nazca Alliance, here's the ship. We go up in there, and it's like, oh fuck!
Hello, Grand Seal soldiers.
Hey, you sex invading.
Remember? I promised that I would see you again. Come on, let's party. Why does she look like a stag beetle?
Wait till you see her in battle.
Oh, is she a stag beetle?
No, it's a bit different.
French voice.
Frenchie, yeah.
Stop! You need a weapon! You again, Gishp? Why don't you leave me alone?
I need more lines for this. Here we go. Okay. Sorry, keep going.
Zion left me in charge!
I call bullshit.
It doesn't matter if you are killed or not. Then kill me if you've got the guts to do it. I know. You want me to die. You want me to be die?
Yes, you want me to be die.
You know what that means. I don't know what that means.
You want me to be dead.
Geshp, you coward! I'll kill you first!
All this infighting.
I have no time to waste. I must go. Au revoir. Silly Camila, you cannot survive without my brains or my mouse in my face. Cactus, did you hear that? He said you would win.
Well, that's the point of the game.
He must be a bad fortune teller. Oh, talking really terrible trash.
Yeah.
We can get a ship and return to Grans if we defeat her.
How do you know that?
Cactus, get her. He's a wizard, that's how.
Yeah, you barely know about that ship. Okay, this battle kinda sucks.
So deep. Shout out to Chad Ward.
Okay.
Everyone loves Chad Ward.
And I meant to actually bring him out a bit and then explore the map, but I hit the wrong button. So it turns out I'm just dumb.
You got the G to the G.
Okay. So it's got this huge map area.
Yeah.
And you can tell that they kind of formed this little line going up here.
Yeah.
And these assholes. The problem is that once you start pulling one, it starts pulling the next guy,
all of
and
the guys,
next guy, and the next guy. and then you gotta beat all of them, and then go up here, where she's got like the fucking healers on her.
Yeah. So you're gonna get gangbanged.
Pretty much.
It's like the girl who gets gangbanged in the gangbang. She just tries not to pull aggro on all the guys at once. She's just trying to get one or two at the time.
Right. It's like kiting for a raid, I suppose.
Yeah. She plays tank. She's solo tanking a dungeon.
Is a dumpster a tank?
If it's a level 55 Death Knight.
Oh? Ho. Because it's Trashville. Got it.
God, my fucking soul. If I go back to WoW and I start a new character, you know, from level 1, and I'm just leveling the fuck up, having a good time, doing Dungeon Finder every now and again. All of a sudden I get into my level 50s and suddenly there's Death Knights. And suddenly there's Death Knights who don't know what the fuck they're doing and deciding to tank a dungeon. And we wipe. And we wipe. And we wipe. Because they're fucking stupid. Don't get me wrong. Once they know what they're doing, a Death Knight is a very fine tank. But it takes a while.
Yeah, if you see a level 55 Death Knight, 99% chance that raid's gonna wipe.
Yeah.
Or that dungeon, because it's not.
Unless you got an exceptional healer, and I'm unwilling to heal in WoW anymore.
That's fair.
It causes me too much stress. Which does not happen to me in Overwatch.
Yeah, I get pretty stressed out in Overwatch, but that's just because I hate things.
Yeah. I mean, I'm a main healer in Overwatch, and it doesn't bother me. I just, you know, blame people who die and be like, that was your fucking fault.
Right? I have a circle. Get inside the circle.
Generally, I do the same thing in WoW, but... Meh.
Meh.
Meh, meh, meh.
Meh, meh, meh.
I'm more likely to fuck it up in WoW than I am in Overwatch, though. I'm a really good healer in Overwatch.
Yeah, you are. There have been many times where we would have lost horribly if it wasn't for him being able to like do this weird zoom in shit, and then all of a sudden we're all magically in his circle that grows 10 times in size when he's playing.
Yeah.
When I'm playing, it's like, no, you need like 5 fucking inches. When he's playing, it's the entire damn point.
Yeah. That's, you know, if I'm Lucio.
Yeah.
The only time that we're going to have issues if I'm on a healer is if we're on randoms and I get Mercy or Anna.
Anna's a tough one.
I can do okay with Anna, like, but I'm not good with her. Mercy, I'm just not a great Mercy, except for like random, like sometimes.
Same. I remember there was this one time we were on the lunar map.
Yeah.
And we were playing randoms, and I got Mercy.
You get Mercy every single time we play randoms.
That's true. I get an absurd amount of Mercy. And I do not like her.
Same.
But specifically on this map, I got Mercy. We got like a Winston and everybody else with these weird DPS that wasn't a good team comp.
Uh-huh.
So, you know, 1 healer, 1 tank, like 3 Sombras. It was weird. And I don't know what happened. I was a great Mercy. Our team didn't fucking die.
Yeah.
We full held that first one.
Sometimes it's weird. It just clicks with you on like a random map, and then you go back and play that same character again. You're like, nope. That's something I do like about randoms, is that you play characters that you don't, you know, usually try out.
Yeah.
So like in randoms I get an absurd amount of Zarya, and I don't like the way that she plays, but because of randoms, I now kind of know what to do with her. So I'm a better Zarya now than I would have been before.
And you get a better idea of what she can do, so you can go up against her a bit better.
True. That said, I still would never choose Zarya to play as, and I would hope that nobody would choose her for me to play against, because she drives me crazy. I'm doing me a shrug.
No, I like that. Okay.
I like how often we talk about Overwatch.
We talk about Overwatch and WoW and Harry Potter and Dresden Files.
And we don't really talk about WoW that much, though.
We really don't.
It's because we haven't played it in a while.
That's true, but my uncle is getting back into WoW. Because he quit when the kids were born.
Yeah.
And now the kids are of an age and they have school stuff. And he's like, yeah, maybe get a little bit of free time. Maybe I'll hop on and see what's what. And he's been posting stuff like, found Ogremar. And he's like, yeah, bullshit. Because he got really into it. and before they had achievements and all that.
Right.
So it's really weird for him to hop back on and see everything, and everybody's posting back like, oh, I remember that, oh yeah, they did this, and oh, you're making me want to play again.
I do want to play again. I just don't want to pay for it.
That's fair.
That's the thing. I would play so much more WoW if I didn't have to do the monthly payment.
Didn't they have a lifetime membership option there for a while?
I think they did for a bit, but I don't think that stuck around.
It was something crazy, like $300.
I know that if you're a big gold farmer, you can, just buy time with in-game currency, but I am not a gold farmer.
No.
I have a hard time with that shit.
It was kind of funny. They introduced that mechanic, and you just see certain server economies getting destroyed.
Yes. Oh my god!
Yeah. He got boosted, so...
I understand that he got boosted, but that doesn't mean that wasn't terrifying.
Now he goes Flappy Jacks.
Now he is a hummingbird.
Yeah. It's great. I like him so much.
So, I know that you said that was... What did you say that this was? The bird?
Phoenix?
No,
Right?
the on the ground.
The Nazca lines?
That one. Is it actually Peter instead?
No. Motherfucker, you've seen Cowboy Bebop. How do you know what the hell this is?
I understand that it's based off of a real thing, Coates. What
Do
I'm
you?
saying is that in terms of this game, is Bird Peter?
No. It's just the Nazca lines. They thought it was a cool thing and put it in the game.
Is it Luke?
No. It's just the Nazca lines.
Is it Screech?
No. What the hell are you talking? What do you mean, is it them?
Like the ancient peoples.
What about them?
They base off of Peter, because Peter is Phoenix. He cannot die. He just gets reborn from ashes. Catch my drift? It makes sense. That's my game theory. I'm gonna call it Matt Pat.
They built this ship like a bird because birds fly, you dumb fuck. That's it. That's how complicated that thought process goes.
I am going to call up Matt Pat right now and be like, alright, you gotta play Shining Force 2. Get to this part with the NASCAR, and then, like, it's the Phoenix.
Not everything deserves a game theory, you fucking weirdo.
Yes, it does.
What the hell is wrong with you?
You are a Japist, good sir.
Your mom's a Japist.
Oh, shit.
That's right. I'm not even taking that one back. Because
Oh.
I think it's a plus for her personality.
I don't really think that she's a Japist. My dad, sure.
Oh yeah, your dad's hardcore Japist.
That's where I get all my japes.
Well, K's instead. Sorry, little buddy.
Rip Kazin. So, a couple episodes ago, I was reading some fan fiction from a fan fiction called George Lucas Official.
Yes, and we've been reading more of him.
I've read some more, and I'm gonna read another one right now. This one's called Tony's Wild Night.
Okay, now I haven't heard this one,
Yes,
so my reactions might be a bit extraneous.
but it's all, Avengers and shit. Tony being Tony Stark.
Yes, because he's Tony.
Alright, so Tony's Wild Night. The skyline of New York City was a sight to behold, as its many skyscrapers acted as illuminated pillars of light amongst the nearly endless blackness which surrounded them. Speaking of towers and blackness, oh god, a livid James Rhodes strode up the dimly lit halls of Avengers Tower.
Wow!
A crumpled magazine in one hand, and the other clenched into a rock-hard fist. He stopped as he reached Tony's personal penthouse and knocked on the door. "Friday!" yelled an increasingly frustrated Rhodey as he knocked repeatedly on Tony Stark's door. "Let me in!" "Colonel James Rhodes," spoke the AI. "Mr. Stark has said not to let you in until you use the password."
Like out Friday?
James James sighed and leaned into the microphone to whisper, "Chocolate milk." The door clicked open. "Welcome, Colonel James Rhodes." Rhodey rolled his eyes as he entered the luxurious apartment which overlooked the sprawling metropolis below. "Tony!" he shouted into the empty room. "We need to talk about what you just did." He held up the magazine. "What the hell were you thinking, Tony?" He looked around the darkness and couldn't see him at all. All he saw was a bottle of exquisitely expensive Cabernet Sauvignon, sitting in a bucket full of ice on the coffee table. Again, the unenthused war machine rolled his eyes.
You don't chill cabs.
You do if you're Tony Stark. He doesn't give a fuck.
You chill them when you store them, but they're meant to be served just slightly under room temperature.
No. Maybe Tony has better taste than you.
No, he doesn't.
Yeah, that's the whole point of Tony Stark. Again, the unenthused war machine rolled his eyes. What game is Tony playing? He thought to himself. Ahem! Proclaimed a victorious Tony Stark as he stood on the pristine glass staircase above Rhodey.
What the hell kind of voice was that for Tony Stark?
Up here, Colonel! He was smiling, and held 2 crystal wine glasses in his hand, and was wearing his red and gold patented Iron Man bathrobe. James had enough. Tony, get the hell down here right now! Tony played the fool and put on a faux, worried expression as he descended the staircase. What seems to be the problem, Rhodey? He said mockingly as he gnashed his teeth repeatedly, spurring on his agitated ally. What seems to be? Screamed the now volcanic Rhodey. The problem is that you legally rebranded yourself as Iron Dick. You didn't even tell anybody, you just went and did it. He held out the tabloid, his front cover draped in Tony's crazed face as he held a fistful of approved legal documents, his newly developed cock propulsor firing a chain of energy blasts into a nearby children's hospital.
Into a nearby children's hospital.
Oh, said an uninterested Tony, now filling the glasses with the wine. That. He offered James a glass. He accepted. What's gotten into you, Tony? Is this about Pepper? She left a year ago, Tony. Christ. It's not about Pepper, snapped back a furious Stark, pointing an aggressive finger at James. It's a celebration of sorts. That's why I have this fancy wine and all. Rhodes squinted at the zillionaire, perplexed by his word choice.
Zillionaire. Very technical term.
Celebration? He looked at his friend's get-up and thought about another, more interesting question. Why are you in your bathrobe, Tony? He asked, somewhat terrified of the answer. Tony leaned forward and squinted, clearly not registering what his buddy had asked. What? He asked calmly as he sipped the Cabernet Sauvignon. You're in your bathrobe, Rhodey said as he pointed at the flowing red garment. Tony's eyes shot wide. Everything had just snapped into place. Oh, yeah, I just got out of the shower. James nodded. Oh, okay. James said as he too drank from the wine. He was about to give up on reasoning that was until he noticed a crucial flaw in Tony's alibi. He was about as dry as Margaret Thatcher's minge.
Wow.
Tony, you didn't just get out.
Salt pits aren't that dry.
Tony, you didn't just get out of the shower. Your hair is dry. Tony scowled, bit his lip, and let out a sigh. This is meant to be a celebration. Rhodey threw his glass onto the floor and screamed like a loon. A celebration of what? Tony stood up and casually tossed his glass to the side, shattering it into a bazillion tiny shards.
Again, more technical terms. I'm very glad about this person using very technical terms here.
Of you, he smiled as the lights dimmed even further and a projector screen descended from the ceiling, revealing images of Colonel James Rhodes and his wife copulating. I've kept a close eye on you, Rhodey, Stark said with a glint in his eye. Is that my fucking wife? Proclaimed a disgusted James. Tony laughed. She was, but now I am! Tony let his robe fall. He had done it. Tony's head was crudely stitched onto a woman's body. He'd successfully transplanted his head onto Rhodey's wife, Dorothy.
What the fuck?
You see, Rhodes, this was my plan all along. Iron Man, the Avengers, Ultron, all of it. I needed to sharpen my mind, enhance my technology to the point where I could do what needed to be done. Before Rhodes could even react, the automated suit-up system entrapped him in his war machine armor. Now, you can fuck me, your wife Iron Dick, and be my sidekick, fuck machine! James was without words, but full of tears. Dorothy, my love, she's dead! He screamed in anger as the newly formed Tonathy bent over, revealing his decomposing ass. No, 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 I am her, now! Become the fuck machine. As he said this, the suit sprang to life and marched towards Tonathy's now exposed rumpus. Rhodey fought to take control back, but it was no use. The armor moved with a mind of its own. Tonathy laughed as he coated his dry and cracked lips with the finest lipstick. Now, Rhodey, now! Then it happened. A massive metal schlong extended from the suit's crotch and impaled Tony. Glad to see my upgrades work! James could only watch in horror as he fucked Tonathy savagely. He began to tear up, and scream in protest, but there was nothing he could do. Only watch. When expired, Tonathy lifted himself from the metal dick and stretched. Now that was awesome. He clapped his hands.
Somebody actually wrote this.
Yeah. He clapped his hands, then his ass, and danced a merry jig as the war machine died from a brain hemorrhage. Directed by George Lucas.
What the fuck?
Just as planned, asked an inquisitive Nick Fury as he emerged from hiding behind Tony's bar.
Of course.
His firm dick still in his hand.
Naturally.
Tony smiled. Yep, you satisfied? Asked a now sweating Tonothy, Nick nodded, placing a handful of cum into his empty eye socket for safekeeping. Absolutely.
Why? Okay, sure. Okay, nope.
The Iron Dick will return in Avengers Infinity War. The end.
Well, it's not the most subtle thing I've read.
That's true. I've read less subtle things as well.
Yeah? I still like Johnson Ping Machine better.
Yeah, I think that I'm a better author of fan fiction than George Lucas Official, but I think that George Lucas Official also just comes out with a lot more stuff.
That's true.
Look, I could read you the second chapter. Oh my god, I don't like the way he fidgets like that. Or spins. I could read you the second chapter of a fan fiction I wrote when I was like 15. Because I felt like it was great.
Many 15-year-olds think their thing is great. Like that, dude who wrote the Aragon series?
Yeah.
Everybody thought that those books were great, and no.
Hey, the Outsiders was written when she was 15 too, and that was great.
I'm still gonna say no.
I like the Outsiders.
I don't.
Grisa.
I didn't even care for the movie.
Yeah, the movie was less good than the book, but the book's pretty good. Want to know what a Grisa is? White trash with greasy hair. Want to know what a Soch is? White trash with Modders and Mustangs.
Yeah, Soch seems to get the better end of that deal.
Yeah.
Like, by far.
You know, still white trash. I like the Outsiders.
Yeah, I know.
And that's okay.
It's acceptable.
Yes.
I would call it okay.
Maybe next episode I'll read that second chapter. My goal with that previous fan fiction was to basically rewrite the Harry Potter series, but like not fully. Like each chapter is a whole book, right?
Okay.
And my Chamber of Secrets is phenomenal.
I agree.
So
Chamber of Secrets is phenomenal.
Yes, Bobby knows more than most.
Been in there a few times.
Anywho. So, yeah, that's a good one. So I'm looking forward to that next time on Dragon Ball Z.
Yes. I swear Torium's gonna sue us one day.
I don't think he's gonna give a fuck.
I mean, his show's done now. Dragon Ball Super ended.
Yeah.
So, I think he's pretty much done.
He'll probably be back.
Probably.
Because they'll make another GT, and then he'll be like, I gotta fix it again.
That's fair. Better fired.
I say as someone who just knows that people don't like GT.
GT was bad.
Yeah.
It was pretty bad. It was super tough. Oh my gosh. It's almost like it was written by George Lucas Official.
Or regular George Lucas.
Or regular George Lucas. Or that George Lucas is just a huge DVD nerd. Paid out the ass to get his fanfic made into a show.
Ass, yeah.
That's why he had to sell out to Disney. He needed more money to fund the show. I can see that.
Alright. Keep going back. There's no going back. Oh.
No, just do another dude that I didn't want to get dragged into this fight yet. I'm trying not to drag too many of them at once. 'Cause that's how you die.
Oh shit.
Oh shit?
My account that I have on fanfiction is not the same one that I wrote that story on in order to find it again.
Shows you.
Because I've only got Johnson Ping Machine on this account.
You have a whole account dedicated to just Johnson Ping Machine?
I must have created a new one then. Let's see.
Yeah, that just pretty much going around battling on the Ascalon.
Every day I'm battling.
Good stuff. Got some red velvet cupcakes here.
Yeah, K through T, that's it. No.
There we go. What's that?
It's all like, you're searching through K through T, and that's why I couldn't find it.
Oh?
Like I'd ever write something K through T.
What's K through T? What the hell are you talking? Like the alphabetical thing? Or?
No, K through teen.
Oh, teen. My bad.
There we go. 6/20/2005. Alright. Loading it up for next time.
Sounds good. So join us next episode for whatever the hell that's gonna be.
Not that we're, done with this episode yet. We're still dancing.
Yes.
We're gonna get a spaceship.
Dancing the night away.
Yeah.
Guilty feet. Got no rhythm.
Happy feet. Wombo combo.
What?
Uh.
What the hell was that? What did you just do?
I'm doing me a quote from official Melee thing from 10 years ago probably.
Okay.
They're doing commentating and it's I think it's a doubles match on Battlefield. And the commentator's just like, happy feet, wombo combo. Oh! Jesus.
Okay.
I've heard it many times as it's a common sound clip that Smash YouTubers use.
Nice.
Like Alpha Red has used it many times and all that. And also I've been playing Melee again on Dolphin just to unlock all the characters again.
Because that Smash announcement is getting you hyped.
I'm getting hyped. And I'm unwilling to delete my Smash 4 progress.
That's fair.
So I'm playing Melee, and I know that there are a lot of people who really like Melee the best, and I cannot understand it. I'm not saying it's a bad game. I really enjoyed it when it was the most recent Smash Bros. Game.
It is a lot faster than the other ones.
Sure, but at what cost?
No, I mean just physical movement and all that stuff.
Yeah.
It is ridiculously fast.
I mean, I understand that that's why people like it the best. But I think that it's a lot clunkier than Smash 4. I know that some people probably say that Brawl is clunkier than Melee. I disagree. But I understand why you would say that. If people say that about Smash 4, though, I got news for you, son. You're wrong.
Yes, Kevandre's opinion on this is definitive.
Yes, I agree.
There can be no other possibilities.
I am glad that you agree.
I don't. I'm making you out to be an asshole with sarcasm.
Oh. He actually does agree, though.
I actually do agree in this case.
Yeah. Yeah, I went back and I've been playing through the adventure mode, which I really miss.
Yeah.
That was my favorite part of Melee. Now that my boy Roy is back in Smash, I used to go back to play as Roy, but now I don't need to. And he's way better in Smash 4 than he was in Melee too. But I like the adventure mode. I mean, don't get me wrong, I like Subspace Emissary and Brawl, but I think it was too much.
Hey, Roy's a good boy.
He is. He is. Even though he's got one of the most forgettable Fire Emblems.
Well, that happens.
Yeah. And was literally in Smash Bros. Just because he was the most recent Fire Emblem Lord.
Hey, that's okay.
Right? That's the same reason Corrin's in there.
I'm also great with that.
Yeah. A lot of people aren't, though.
Really?
Yeah. There are a lot of people who really don't like Fates. But
Fates was fine. I like Awakening better, but Fates was still good.
Awakening's way better than Fates, but I think that Fates is not a bad game. It's not like Echoes.
It's big.
Yeah, it's really big. I think that that's part of my problem with it. I really like doing the orchestrating all the kids in Awakening, but Awakening has just the right amount of kids.
Yeah.
Fates, if you're not doing the third path, you're missing out on a lot of options. But if you do the third path, you've got way fucking too much to do to just, you know, go in and casually just get everybody.
Let's see, what are the three paths? Birthright, Conquest, what's the other one?
Revelation.
Revelation, thank you.
Yes.
That was gonna bug me. So yeah, Revelation is the third path, and there's a lot.
Yeah. Revelation may have the worst story of the three of them, even though it's got the most story of the three of them.
Just because a book is bigger doesn't make it better.
Yeah.
Like Order of the
Hashtag
Phoenix.
Order of the Phoenix, yes. Hashtag Game of Thrones.
Ho ho! I just don't like the Game of Thrones books. At all.
That's what I'm saying.
I like the world building.
Yeah.
I like the idea behind it. Like, if somebody could rewrite those books better, that would be great.
Let's get Neil Gaiman to do it.
Neil Gaiman writing Game of Thrones would be awesome.
Done.
I really don't like George R.R. Martin. He's trying to suck Tolkien's dick way too much whenever he writes.
Yeah.
I can't stand his writing style. That's right. I said it.
So
Come
let's
fight me, you
let's
nerds.
get Neil Gaiman to rewrite, you know, Tolkien first, so that I could actually fucking get through those books. I just don't like high fantasy. I think
It's a lot of it's very poorly written, and you get all the fantasy nerds are like, it's so great written, and you're like, no, it's not. You need to go to school and take some writing classes.
I think it's me, honestly. Like, so many people love like the Narnia books and the Lord of the Rings and Game of Thrones, and I'm just like, I just don't care about any of this. I managed to get through 3.5 of the Game of Thrones books,
Yeah.
but fucking hell.
A lot of them focus way too much on the world building rather than the characters. Some focus way too much on the characters rather than the world building. Some of them just make up their own rules, as they have a tendency to go along. And then you hear people say like, yeah, this is, you know, high fantasy with magic that makes sense. And you're just like, fucking no. Brandon Sanderson can't write a book to save his life. He needs to stop.
Is Harry Potter considered high fantasy?
No,
Just because it's modern day?
pretty much it.
But so is Narnia. Well, not modern day, but...
Well, they get transported into an entirely, like, separate world that is not modern day. It gets
Right,
weird.
but Hogwarts might as well not be modern day. And that's the vast majority of the Harry Potter series.
It's not modern day by choice.
Yeah.
Sort of like how an Amish community is not modern day by choice.
Okay.
But I wouldn't call an Amish community, you know, high fantasy.
That'd be really boring high fantasy.
Yeah, yeah, it would. Great food, though. Amish communities, the best food.
What did you say about Mountain Dew that they do with that?
They fucking love Mountain Dew. Oh my god.
Yeah.
There was a Walmart there, and they would still shop at like Walmart and all that stuff. There's
Yeah.
a lot of stuff that they would make, but some stuff you just can't beat convenience.
Oh, sorry, background. I think we mentioned this before, but Bobby lived with the Amish for how long?
About 6 months.
6 months. To learn blacksmithing and all that.
Yeah, because I'm hardcore. Really, I just went off the deep end for
Yes.
a while there. Very bad breakup, and I was just like, ah, fuck it. So, anyways, there's Walmart there, and they would like take their buggies there and all that stuff. And sometimes, you know, the crops just take them in, they might buy stuff. But the buggies were strategically parked on the one side where like the soda was, so that way they could just walk in and load up on fucking Mountain Dew. And you would see these carts coming back to the village with like 20 cases of fucking Mountain Dew in them and a little kid sitting on top to make sure they didn't bounce out. And they called it Amish Dew.
But why did they call it Amish Dew? Did they change it at all, or they just...
No, it was Mountain Dew. Like, it's still in the can. They would just call it Amish Dew because the Amish drink it so much.
That is just so strange. Amish is very strange peoples.
They're just different.
I became Perun.
You're always prune in my book.
He is best under God. As much as I love Norse myth, you know, Perun, he's my guy. Sorry.
Except in Xenoblade Chronicles 2, where it's a hot chick.
It's a hot chick with, like, ice powers.
Yeah, it's very strange.
I was like, what?
I can shoot you from here.
So,
Fuck you up.
when this comes out, when this video comes out, the new Iron Druid book will have been out for almost a week.
which means you'll be done with it.
Maybe, probably.
Almost certainly.
Yeah, almost certainly. I'll probably finish it, when it comes out within a couple days. And so I've been, reading the most recent book as well as the recent short story collection, and I'm almost done with that. And I'm very excited. But then I'm going to finish that and then still have a few days before the next one comes out. So I'm like, nah.
That's her.
Oh.
Yeah, she will fuck shit up. That's her base attack over his ultra high defense.
Is that girl from My Hero Academia?
Sure, why not?
The one that looks like bayonets?
Yeah, probably. Let's go with that. And her iron ball casts fire for some reason.
Very strange. Because iron is forged in fire.
I mean, yeah.
But you talked shit about iron just yesterday.
I am not talking shit about iron. I was talking about how people don't understand the difference between the Iron Age and the Steel Age.
That's not what we were talking about at all.
Because iron has different properties. We were going up against like this massive water container. And you were like, oh, it's iron. I'm like, well, no, iron would be really shitty for that.
Yeah.
That doesn't mean iron doesn't have its juices.
You're talking hella shit.
I was not talking
just like, oh, that would be a really shitty iron container.
Yeah, it would.
Yeah, talking shit about iron.
No. It has different uses.
Hey, we just read about Iron Dick. He's got his separate uses too.
Yes, he does. That is a very separate thing.
Yeah.
She also has 99 HP and is a dodgy little bitch.
Yeet, skeet.
And she counters a lot if I remember right.
Why do I feel like the date of 3/31 is significant? Is there something that's supposed to happen today? Is it? It's not like some kind of holiday or something, right?
It's in between Good Friday and Easter, but other than that, no.
No.
And April Fool's Day. And you need to make sure you say rabbit rabbit first thing when you wake up in the morning.
I'm a man. I don't do that shit.
Fuck you, I do that shit every month. I feel bad if I don't do that.
Oh. Well, you actually have a rabbit, so there's that.
That's true. And gypsy ancestry.
Do not try and shrink me, Gypsy.
I will shrink you all I want.
Oh, shit.
Right? Cold shower. Martha Stewart on a rainy day. I will find other ways to shrink you, my good sir.
Oh, shit.
What?
10 Things I Hate About You came out 19 years ago?
Like to the day.
Looks like it.
Nice.
It's pretty exciting. It's a great fucking movie. Next year, that movie will be 20 years old.
That's just weird to think about.
Yeah, I don't care for that. If you guys haven't seen 10 Things I Hate About You, you're really missing out.
It's a great movie.
It's great, and it's held up really well. Like, yeah, it's got that 90s shit going, but it's a pretty good movie. Plus, you get to see Heath Ledger in his best role.
Yeah. I can agree with that.
I'll throw shade at Batman. I don't give a fuck.
Like, don't get me wrong, I really liked him in that movie. It was awesome.
Sure. He was a great villain, but is not the Joker.
I can see why people would say he was, though.
And they are wrong.
Because a lot of movie people are not so into the games and the comics and everything. They just want the fucking movie.
I know, and that's fine. That's why I'm saying that he's a great villain. But as an adaptation... You catch my drift?
No.
Two-Face was excellent. He's literally just vibrating.
Yeah.
I don't care for that.
He's a vibrator.
Two-Face was fucking excellent in that movie. He was the best villain in that film. And the best adapted character in that series.
Weren't you just talking the other day about how people getting all pissed off about adaptations and all that stuff? And like, hey, if you can make something, an adaptation and still beloved and make it new,
yeah,
then, more power to you, that's great.
Uh-huh. And I specifically pointed out The Dark Knight as a good example of this.
Uh-huh.
Did I say anything that Dark Knight was a bad movie?
But now you're bitching about the adaptation of the Joker.
Oh, I'm happy to talk shit about it.
Oh, okay. I just want to make sure we're on the same page here and that the fans know the backstory of what we're talking about.
I think that Two-Face is a perfect adaptation of the character in that movie.
Okay.
The Joker is not.
Why?
Because he's acting so different, and it's... Okay, hold on. Cactus, I lost! Take this!
Haha, he had to give it up for voice acting. I won this round!
Take that! I don't think you won shit.
Fuck you.
Camila reveals the Sky Orb. Is that what they call it now?
Yeah.
Are there two of them? This is the Sky Orb. With it, you can drive the NASCAR ship. You can only turn left in it, though, so beware. Listen, you have to be very careful from now on. Gesh has prism flowers. He will... Your life is over, Camila!
I love that voice.
Oh, shit!
Yeah.
Gesh! You acted just as I planned. Oh, Gish! How horrible! He became French now. It's the law. Traitors die by fire. Congratulations, you have a ship now. Come to grounds. I have to go now and prepare your welcoming party.
Yeah. I really hate him. Prism flowers? The fuck are they? Magnets? How the fuck do they work?
I have no idea, but it's probably a trap. Like your mom.
Ancient flower. There we go.
I think the voice is completely different, but I'm okay with that.
Yeah, okay.
Excuse me.
Ancient countries have those flowers along their borders. Does that work out?
What kind of flowers are they? That's fine, I don't give a fuck.
Yeah, I don't know. I've never done that voice before. I cannot explain. We'll see them when we arrive at Grand's. We have no need to worry about this until then, even though she was trying to warn us about it before then.
Cactus, grab the Sky Orb. Let's go.
Got it.
Fucking whoop. Here you go, Chester. I don't want that shit. I already got 2 balls stuck to my neck in the first place.
Alright, so I'm gonna go back and revive, and then we're gonna hop in the NASCAR ship.
I'm going to the NASCAR, gonna eat a lot of Jeff Gordon.
Didn't he retire?
I don't know. Yeah, probably.
I don't know.
Nobody pays attention to NASCAR.
I know a lot of people hated him for a while because he did his job.
Yeah. And then there was that one guy that they thought had tampered with what's-his-face's car to make him die.
Oh? I don't recall anything about that.
What's that guy's name? Dale Earnhardt?
Yeah.
Who died?
Yeah. And I got a lot of inappropriate Dale Earnhardt jokes.
Yes, you do.
And
he tells them, and I'm just like, oh god, why?
Because they're mean. Also, Dale Earnhardt was an asshole, and I grew up around a whole bunch of people who still have his number 3 with the like wings and halo on it.
Yeah.
And I'm like, no, he was a cunt.
Yeah. Wrecked.
Yeah. I have no respect. That the whole thing for respect for the dead, you do that when you're actually around like the family and stuff like that at the funeral and all that. And I'm not gonna, if Dale Earnhardt's mom would pop up, I wouldn't talk shit about him to her. There's a level of respect, but I'm in a public forum, so I'm gonna talk shit about him all I want.
Okay. He has strong feelings about Dale Earnhardt for some reason.
Yeah.
Anyway, so when I was a kid and we moved into a new house, we got like it was like, oh, you got to pick a theme for your room, and for some reason I was like cars, I guess, because like I was 7.
Yeah.
And so they did this whole like race car thing, and I had these pictures on the wall. There was like Jeff Gordon, I think Dale Earnhardt was one of them.
Did it show him having dandruff?
No.
Did you know he had dandruff?
No, because his Head and Shoulders is on the track.
Yeah.
I got it.
I love that one.
Jesus. And then there was this other guy, and I don't remember what his name was, but he had a very colorful car.
Yes.
Anyway, I was talking about how I had these pictures to this guy at my elementary school who really liked NASCAR. He's like, oh, that guy, he's the one that people are saying killed Dale Earnhardt by tampering with his car. And I'm like, oh.
Yeah.
That's all I got. I don't know who the dude's name was. I probably threw that picture in the trash.
Oh.
But
okay.
I don't know. I don't know a lot about NASCAR.
I know enough about NASCAR to have strong opinions about Dale Earnhardt.
Yeah.
Because when you grow up in the South, that's kind of what happens.
You just shrink into this eye hole.
Yep.
Oh hey, they're all marching again.
NASCAR cannon.
Look, NASCAR would be a lot better if the cars had cannons.
That would be true. If NASCAR was like the Speed Racer movie, that would be awesome. Because that movie was way better than people reviewed it as.
That's what I heard too. Leslie from Source to Screen had like a poster for it and everything, and I expected it to be really shitty.
Did she love that movie?
I don't think she loves it. I think she likes it though.
Yeah, it was definitely a lot better than people gave it credit for.
Yeah.
Especially if you watched the old Speed Racer cartoons and you caught some of the, like homages and all that stuff. It's a very bright and colorful movie.
Mm-hmm.
If you have, a tendency to seizures at bright lights and flashy colors, do not go see that movie.
Oh, okay.
Like, no.
Oh, that wasn't a pool. That's a carpet. Or is it a pool? Or are you in the sky now?
Oh, the background is for the sky. That's eventually what it's going to be.
Look, there's clouds beneath you.
Yeah.
You went underground.
Wow, the ship is vibrating.
What's going on?
Why are we in the sky underground? Don't worry. Be happy. But wow!
You are literally a bird.
Yeah, I know. It's great. It's floating! This big ship is floating!
And they built this ship based off of you.
We're going higher and higher. And that's the ship.
I've never experienced anything like this in my 70 years of life.
Just hop on a bird. Have you not seen Avatar with the blue people? Just hop on a bird.
Yeah, and then plug your hair into them.
Yeah.
And assert your dominance.
Yes. Okay, now we'll head to Grand's Island.
Oh, we're flying.
Grand's Island.
Granddad!
The ancients were greater than we thought. Oh, thank you very much. Because he's one of the ancients. Ho-ho. And that's it. That's how we fly.
He's the ancient one?
Yes.
Tilda Swinton plays Robert.
Yeah.
What? Oh, is that guy that I had that voice for?
I think so, yes.
Cactus is almost here already!
Yes, sir. With an ancient aircraft, he'll be passing over the Cape soon.
Good! I'll do anything to get my powers back.
He really just looks like he has a cheap weave going on.
Yeah.
I love it.
Bitch on my weave.
They're stronger than we thought. But I have an idea. S'il vous plaît, let me try it.
Well,
I think it's better for us to shoot them down over the Cape. I agree. Thank you. Then may I borrow a die?
he's still damaged from his battle against Volcanon. Take Red Baron instead.
Thank you, sir.
They'll be passing over the Cape soon. Go!
Yes, sir. Merci.
Is that Adler again?
That is Adler. What was Adler's voice?
My Dan Radcliffe voice. That Gasp, he wants everything.
That's a really good Dan Radcliffe voice.
Yeah.
I don't know if that's coming across well, but it sounds just like a young Dan Radcliffe.
You noticed that too? Yes, King Xeon. I'm afraid Gasp can't stand Cactus's advance. You really think so? I was just thinking of Cactus's hidden powers. We must never underestimate him. Anyway, it will be a fantastic show, haha!
Wizards and dragon people and weird-ass Grim Reaper motherfucker on the left there. Finish the preparations before the Nazca ship flies over the Cape.
How are the prism flowers?
They're ready.
Excellent. Now, come on, Glancy losers. The prism flowers are waiting for you.
There's Grand's Island. All right.
We finally come home.
I see the Nazca ship. Everybody get ready.
What's that? I saw a flash of light over there.
I didn't see it. You must be seeing things because you're so old.
Who did the translations for these games? Why do they hate old people so much?
Because they do.
Oh.
Yeah. Yeah, ain't got shit to say, do you, old man?
Nope. Someday, Peter, I'm gonna strangle you.
No!
Bang! Zoom!
Shoot them! Shoot them!
Straight to the third moon of Omicron Christianity.
Throw up the white flag so they know we mean business.
How very French of you.
Yeah. I did see something.
Well, I didn't.
Oh, well, I guess don't look into it then. This could be bad.
Sir Astral, Cactus, something is coming straight towards us.
What is it?
Your mother. Ah! What was that? Lightning? An attack from the ground. I can't control the ship. This is a cracked ship. We've sustained damage to the engine.
You're up in crack ship space?
Yeah. You're down on cannon ground?
Yeah.
I love it. We might crash.
They literally used cannons and we're in crack ship space.
It's awesome. It's the best one.
Crash! I should take a screenshot of that for when Crash Bandicoot's confirmed for Smash Bros. Guest trap! Darn!
I don't want to crash.
You are a bird!
Sir Astral, please help us.
Zink! Oh, that was his name.
Yeah.
Can you land on that cape before the ship crashes?
I'm not sure. But I'll try.
Fucking Sully Sullivan up in this bitch.
There we go. Crash land. Woo!
Okay.
Ouch! Hey, Zink, I like your wild driving. Where's Sir Astral? He's right fucking there.
He's literally right there.
Oh, there he is.
What the fuck?
Sir Astral, are you okay? Cactus, come on.
Sir Astral dead? Phew, I'm dead.
Oh, well, that's the end of this story. Okay, thanks, bye.
We made it to Grand's Island. Cactus, guess probably coming for us. Evacuate the ship. What are you doing? Get off the ship. I'll go first. Goodbye. No music. I don't like it.
Yep, we gotta get out of here.
It's gonna blow. What a terrible waste. We lost an ancient treasure. Anyway, we have to go to the Ark Valley. Cactus, let's go.
Okay, now you could just walk on over there and head over, but we're not gonna do that. We're gonna go down here.
Oh, there's a little house?
Little bitty house right there.
Itty bitty living space.
It's like, what's up? And then you get like all these monks doing pirouettes and shit. And this old bad monk. Where are you from? I used to be a priest.
Okay.
Do you need my help? Welcome. Your desire will be
That's
fulfilled.
fucking stupid.
Yep.
Why wouldn't they just make it a priest? Nobody's dead.
Because he's specifically a monk. That's his character name.
That's very silly. Is this where we get the blue balls?
The what?
The blue balls?
What blue balls?
The extra ball?
Yes.
Cool.
But what makes you think they're blue? What the hell?
I don't know.
You can go up there. There's nothing up here. It just says there's a little sleeping arrangement.
I see. I appreciate it when RPGs go out of their way to actually make their buildings make sense. This one does it sometimes.
Yeah, very selectively, and I'm okay with that. I don't want to say that there's a thing. Oh, no, my bad.
You pay.
Fuck. There we go. There's the last
Hey.
one. Yeah, they tossed that one in there since. Yeah.
Jaha about to evolve.
Who's there? It's a chick. Who's there?
Oh, damn, girl.
This is a sacred place.
It's her astral right up in front.
Yep.
Oops! She's too beautiful for you. Back, back! Oh, what the fuck?
Ah, love Astral. Dirty old man. Wait. Is that you, Sir Astral?
What? Yeah. Okay. Who are you? You know me?
I'd know that beard anywhere. Oh, you don't remember me?
Well, sorry.
I'm Sheila. I was a pupil of yours in Gollum. I was preparing to become a priest.
Sheila! I can't believe it!
How was that scar on your chest? Remember? You snuck up behind me and tapped my shoulder. I'm glad they emphasized tap the shoulder, not just snuck up behind me like a lecherous old fuck.
And you kicked me in the chest, and it left a scar. How could I forget? Nobody but Sheila knew about that scar. It still aches sometimes.
I am sorry I kicked you. Not really, you were a creep.
That okay. How have...
Hey, aren't you gonna introduce us?
Nope, you're a bird. You don't care about ladies.
Of course.
Well, do not try to stereotype him. He can identify however he wants. If he wants to identify as a male human interested in females, that's his choice.
I mean, I guess. I don't know that that's what female humans would be into. I mean, I've met enough humans that, yeah, they're probably into that. There's probably a lot of bird fetish.
Look, you can look up some weird stuff. There's a girl out there that gets sexually attracted by a specific section of a fence. So, well, are you Googling that now? Bird fetish?
I'm gonna Google bird fetish, and I'm gonna be very, very sad when I do.
I'm willing to bet.
All in good time.
Hold on.
By the way, what are you doing here?
I came to kill Red Baron. He killed my fiancée. Oh, there's some weird shit. What is that?
Wholesale fetish and inlay beads. Oh, that's just like fetish used in a different way.
Oh.
But flupa, someone whose extreme sexual fetishes include birds and other winged animals.
There's a word for it. Google that.
Flupa. Man, I can't take Chris to the bird sanctuary. He's a total flupa.
Thank you, Urban Dictionary.
Look.
Okay, this is a great thing. Here, finish your lines and then we can
Okay.
Google that.
Oh, I'm sorry.
And why did you come back to Grants?
To reseal Xeon.
The King of the Devils?
Listen, Sheila. All the killings lately were caused by him. He'll destroy the entire world. He must be stopped.
Is Red Baron his follower?
Are we gonna kill Snoopy?
Yeah.
Could be.
Or a pizza?
Okay, I'll do it. Close and leave here. Close your eyes.
Close your eyes and I'll kiss you.
She does ultrasound. Sir Astral, please let me go with you.
We welcome you, but can you fight?
I can fight!
I've made my body into a weapon.
Where did you learn to do this? You're a priest.
I was, but now I'm a master monk.
We could always use another well-trained fighter.
Sheila, the master monk, has
Sheila the monk.
Yep.
We're about to have a third one.
Yep.
It's gonna be lit AF.
We've got a strong ally. Many Gollum soldiers are in the west. We must be careful. Okay, there we go. So I'm probably gonna promote other person
Yeah,
and rearrange the party somehow. And that'll probably be it for this episode while he tells us what he's gotten from the search results of Fupa.
Yeah, I think that's mostly just Urban Dictionary, just shit. It's probably just somebody called somebody with a bird fetish that.
Oh yeah, treasure chest right over here. I knew there was something.
No, not bird fetus. I don't want that.
Well, it's kind of late now. You should have thought of that beforehand.
I guess so. So here's an article, 20 strange and disturbing sexual fetishes. Let's see. Simirophilia, arousal contingent upon witnessing or staging disasters such as car accidents. Dendrophilia, sexual interest in trees. Frotchurism, rubbing against a non-consenting person to facilitate sexual stimulation. That's just rude. Enderacinism, sexual pleasure derived from the thought of tearing out sexual organs by the roots. Don't care for that. Ew. Mucophilia, which is exactly what you think it is.
Ew. What did I get for this guy?
Autonipophilia,
That sounds familiar.
sexual pleasure derived from dressing as an infant.
Yep, okay.
Gerontonophilia, elderly.
Yep.
Look, I don't care for these. I don't like amputees being crawled upon or bitten by small insects. Oh, boar. Yeah. That's rude.
Yeah, a lot of that stuff is very rude.
I don't like these.
They don't like you either.
Avisotomy, sex with a bird. Oculolinctus, erotic pleasure stemming from licking of somebody's attached eyeball.
That one seems kind of made up.
Psychrophilia, arousal contingent upon contact with extremely cold objects.
Okay.
What the fuck? Catheterophilia, which is exactly what it sounds like.
How about no?
Sexual interest in the use of catheters. That's like, no thank you.
I mean, look, if she was a hot nurse and was really into that,
You'd stick a catheter up your dong just to get her off?
I mean, if I was already needing to get one.
If you were needing to get one, that's different. Gross.
If the opportunity presents itself.
If she's a nurse, then she's probably good at it anyway.
Yeah. Okay.
If you were to ask me who I'd promote, Kumbhakarna has my vote.
Kumbhakarna.
It's actually just regular Karna, not Kumbhakarna.
Okay. So I'm going to here.
So who are you trading out for New Monk?
Good question. I don't know yet. She's coming. So we gotta keep Cactus and Sarah. I like Chester because he's kind of a heavy tank. John's fine. Cousin has been mostly useless. It might be him.
He hasn't been doing a lot.
Because he's moving this way. Slade.
I won't judge you if you get rid of Koopa.
I'm not gonna get rid of Koopa. I set my heart on this. And it will not be dissuaded. Yeah, I think it's very much better. Yeah. Usually I really like to keep him, but I gotta keep him.
Yeah. Huzzah!
There we go. Okay, and then we go over here, and then it's gonna be a fight with like the whole prison flower things. But this episode's already an hour long.
Oh, fuck, it is.
Yeah,
Shit, dick.
so let's go ahead and do our shot. Yeah, that battle took a while, and then the extra plot stuff.
Yeah.
So I know we were trying to do 2 battles, but it just didn't happen this time.
That's cool. Alright, so I'm going to do a shout out to a YouTube channel called JelloApocalypse.
Nice. Have we not done one of them?
I don't think we have.
Okay.
But he's the dude who's got like all the Disney movie reviews and 5 words or less or whatever.
Yeah.
10 words or less, I think is actually what it is. But and I really agree with him for the most part. There's no universe where Aladdin 3 is better than Aladdin 2, but
He also has other stuff like welcome to Twitter, welcome to Facebook.
yeah, and like I think that he's the same dude who does like so. This is basically Steven Universe or whatever.
Okay.
So he's got a lot of cool stuff. Go check him out if you haven't. I'm gonna have to double check that I didn't already do a shout out to him. I think I didn't.
If we did, well then he gets a double shout out.
Yeah, we're gonna have duplicates. It's fine.
Yeah, we've gotten what, close to 200 individual shout outs, so near 400.
Yeah,
altogether?
we're really close to 200
Yeah.
soon, I think.
So, you know, if there starts to be duplicates, you can get over it.
Yeah.
It just means we refound you again and liked a thing you recently did.
Or you are relevant to what we're playing again.
That's true.
Like I did 2 shoutouts to Koji Kondo on purpose.
Yeah. I will try not to do duplicates, but it's gonna happen.
Yeah.
Alright, so my shout out is also to a YouTuber.
Okay.
She's a game streamer and all that stuff. Mostly what I watch her for is her Overwatch stuff. She goes by the name Loserfruit.
Okay.
She's really weird, kind of funny. Not like the, you know, edgy girl. Her personality makes things funny in the same way that, like, Seth Rogen makes stuff funny, just because it's weird how he pronounces stuff. And yeah, and how he acts about stuff. She's like that, but better, because I hate Seth Rogen.
A poor choice. No.
Why is it a poor choice to hate Seth Rogen?
I don't know. I don't have a problem with it.
Look, he's been in, like, one good movie.
Look, I know that Green Hornet was a great movie, but you have to like other stuff that he's been in as well.
No, I just like Zack and Miri make a porno.
That's like the worst one!
Fuck you.
Oh my god, it was so boring. You just like it because Jason Mewes is in it.
No.
It's a really bad movie.
No.
It was so boring.
No.
Knocked Up was good.
No, it was not.
Yes, it was.
No.
Okay, I know that chick from Grey's Anatomy ruined it, but
Like, she ruins everything.
him and his people were great. Freaks and Geeks, pretty good show.
You know, I've never really watched it.
Yeah, it's not bad.
No.
It's got really young Sweets from Bones in it.
Really?
Yeah.
Nice. Anyways, Loserfruit, she does a lot of Overwatch stuff. She'll do stuff like drunk placement matches and all that. She works a lot with the other Overwatch people, like Muzoke and all that. So you'll see them on team and they'll have this good back and forth and all that. It's a really good community, and I like her channel the best because she doesn't overpost on shit.
Yeah.
And she does like good fan rewards of like her doing stupid shit just because she got a fan reward. It's like, alright, I guess I'm doing this stupid shit. You guys are weird. I appreciate that.
Very nice.
Yeah. So shout out to her.
Yeah. Alright, guys, we will catch you next time.
Thank you so much, guys.
Goodbye.
Bye.